Hey y'all, it is day 16 of 30 Days of Inspiration. I'm Naya. Thank you all for watching. Today's topic is to not be ashamed of crying. I've been going to counseling for about 2 months now. Yesterday, I had my session, and I've been going to work on my self esteem, to have healthy relationships with men and not seek validations from them, and also to work on past sexual trauma. And in our session, my counselor was asking, what tools can we work on to help you feel confident in those moments of feeling lonely? And I was telling her how dating is so frustrating to me because I lack control in it. Because it's not like the past where my school success or with pageant success or with job or internship success. If I want it, I go get it. Even if it's hard, I know that there's resources and tools to help me get to that goal. But when it comes to dating, it feels like a test that you study for. You spend hours, days, weeks studying for, and then when it's time to take the test, nothing that you studied was on that test. And we were talking, and she said, well, what hasn't been working? And I thought about how recently I was talking to a guy, it was every day, and I thought we were vibing, and then he ghosted on me. And she said, why don't you refocus your energy? Because obviously you can't control the relationship. When you show little interest, guys will dip off, and when you show interest, they'll dip off. So why not refocus your energy into working on yourself? And just like people, especially women, we get triggered when someone says calm down, relax. That's triggering to me, as well as when people say work on yourself, because I feel like that takes away my control, and it's so ambiguous. Like, work on yourself, what does that even mean? I've been single for 9 years and in solitude. Like, been to school, watching YouTube videos. Like, how much more can I work on myself? And the phrase work on yourself is just, it makes me feel powerless. But she went on to further explain that work on yourself means to continue to learn about yourself, learn what makes you awesome, learn what you don't want in a relationship, learn who you are so you don't lose yourself in a relationship, because I'm guilty of that. My ex, I lost myself in that. And then I left session, and I was coaching myself like, Naya, your worth is not associated with a relationship, because you can't control that. What you can control is how you love on people, but most importantly, how you love on yourself. So I'm walking to my media school because I had to do some stuff, and I'm telling myself, Naya, refocus your energy, refocus your mind, because I'm reading a book, As a Woman Thinketh, and in the book it talks about the importance of being in control of your thoughts, because your thoughts shape your environment and your circumstances. And as I'm walking, trying to be so focused on the things I have to do, like, oh, I got to volunteer here, sorority meeting, work on my business, work on my podcast, I start crying, y'all. I start crying because it is so tiresome. And I'm so tired from being strong and being a confident, independent woman and trying to control my thoughts. But it's hard because unlearning 20 years of self-hate, of self-loathing, of low self-esteem, and learning that I create my worth, that my worth isn't dependent on someone. And yeah, I know it mentally, but it's hard to do that. But as I was tearing up, I humbled myself and I reminded myself that people love athletes and their heroes because of the journey, the strength, the hard-working training that went into being victorious, and that you're not going to win every competition, every game. Or boxers don't win every fight, every bout. They get knocked out, they lose sometimes, and even if they win, they're they're not untouchable. They get knocked out, they get pushed on the ground, but they get back up, and that's what makes them dope. And me reminding myself, like, okay, Naya, you're struggling right now because it's new, because you're practicing discipline, you're not indulging in self gratification, but you'll be victorious. You're going to be stronger and more confident than you are today. Uh, and I want to remind y'all that it's okay to cry, because tears cleanse the soul. If anything, your strength comes with admitting your weaknesses. The second thing is It's okay to struggle with something new. It's okay that's uncomfortable. It's like working out, running a couple of miles or lifting heavy weights. Your body's weak and it hurts, but you're getting stronger the more you utilize that muscle. In this case, my muscle is thinking positively about myself, that brain muscle. And then lastly, goals take time, especially big goals. In this case, the goal is to love on myself and have a relationship, and understand that it's going to take time. And I don't have a deadline for it, but it's an ongoing goal that I have to keep working at day in and day out. And when I think negatively, it takes me further away from that goal. And when I engage in toxic relationships, it takes me further away from that goal. So, y'all know that you're strong and that you can do it, and that sometimes it's okay to be weak in a moment, to relax, to sigh, take a break. But what's not okay is to stay defeated, to stay down. I hope this helped y'all. Thank y'all for watching this video. Tomorrow is day 17. I appreciate y'all. Bye.